What's up, guys? Super Bowl Sunday. Happy Super Bowl Sunday to you. But if you're like me, you don't really watch the games for the actual game. You usually just watch the Super Bowl for A, the commercials, which there have been some pretty badass movie trailers come out so far. But B, if you're a concert addict like me, the other main thing that you want to see during the Super Bowl that's not the Super Bowl is the halftime show. And this year we had a pretty big guy playing the halftime show. That would be Justin Timberlake. I'm sure you guys all saw. And I just wanted to hop on real quick and give a quick reaction type review type deal to that performance that I just watched. I'll also talk on Pink's rendition of the national anthem, which I thought was just phenomenal. But anyways, we'll start with Justin Timberlake, and this was kind of a sketchy, there was some controversy going on because people were thinking, oh, he should bring up Janet Jackson given, you know, what happened the last time he played the Super Bowl, or oh, he shouldn't play it at all because of that, oh, give it to her. There was that type of thing. Then last night there was rumors that he was going to be using a hologram of Prince. That started a whole shit ton of controversy and stuff too. He did end up kind of doing similar, but nonetheless, this show was anticipated for me because I wasn't sure exactly how it could turn out. It could have gone one of two ways, either be awesome or be terrible, because that's usually how the Super Bowls go for me. And last year, Lady Gaga set a high bar. I enjoyed her performance last year than I did last year's Super Bowl, and it's probably going to go down being the same this year too. I don't know. The Patriots are losing right now, so there's that. But anyways, like I said, it was a high bar, but he did phenomenal. I'll just start by saying that. And the big mention that I want to say about his performance is I think he's the first one that I've seen in a while anyways that I remember that utilized the whole stadium, not just the whole field, but he had the biggest stage because his stage was the entire stadium. It started out inside the stands. He was having like a little tiny concert type deal with a crowd of people. I'm sure that was filmed beforehand. Either way, then he came out onto the field, went to one stage. He was bouncing back and forth between all the different stages. It was very inclusive with the audience. He was super interactive with everybody, and because this is halftime show, obviously not a typical concert, so it's performed in a way for TV, but he still kept all the crowd involved too, which I thought was phenomenal. And he had a ton of people helping him out, a ton of backup dancers, a marching band. It was just phenomenal, and he played all the hits from, you know, throughout his career, pretty much, old and new. We didn't get any surprise guest appearances besides the Prince thing, which I'll talk about in a sec. I was speculating earlier today on the Facebook page that we might get a Chris Stapleton appearance, and we didn't get that. We didn't get any special appearances, but that's okay because I think he was able to hold it down by himself. Then we'll get to the Prince thing, which people thought were coming because of his relationship with Prince and the fact that the Super Bowl's in Minnesota this year. But last night, the hologram rumors started going around, and people online seemed to be pissed about it. Nonetheless, it wasn't a hologram, in my opinion. You might consider that a hologram, I guess, but that was not a hologram, and I did not think it was disrespectful or anything like that at all. I actually loved what he did. He had a giant screen come down on the stage where it was a projection and, you know, audio, obviously, of Prince performing, as well as Justin Timberlake also performing that song. And I thought that that was just done really well, and I saw no disrespect or anything like that, so I don't think anybody's gonna be pissed about that, but everybody's always pissed about something, so I guess we'll see. But yeah, my first impression of halftime show, because this is literally a fresh reaction, like it just happened. I loved it. I did enjoy it better than Lady Gaga, and I thought she was phenomenal. Justin Bieber, wow. See, I haven't really been feeling well this week. That's why I haven't put up any videos. But anyways, I'm doing this one. Justin Timberlake and Lady Gaga are both actually on this list of mine because their styles of music, it's not really my thing. I'm more into like rock music and country music. And so it's been a while since we've kind of been, since, you know, the fan base that I follow has been represented at the Super Bowl. But that's another argument. Bring Metallica. But anyways, they're both on this list of mine of artists that I have, that I'm fans of as performers and artists, and that I want to see them live. Even though I'm not necessarily a big fan of their music per se, as artists, there's no denying the talent there. And Lady Gaga's on that list, Justin Timberlake on that list, and so is Pink, actually, which is ironic because she also she did the national anthem, which I'll talk about in a bit. But these are artists that I'm not like a fan of their music. Like, I don't have any of their CDs or anything, but if I had a chance to go see them live, I probably would. So that's kind of cool. And then, so yeah, that's it. Justin Timberlake, I thought, crushed it. I didn't think they need to mention the whole Nipplegate thing, whatever, the water under the bridge, in my opinion, but I know some people are super pissed that he got this opportunity. There was no mention of it either, which I thought they might throw a hint or a joke or something at. Not that I saw anyways, but nonetheless, and the other thing I got to say about his show is how spread out it was, but he was also going into the stands at the end and, you know, meeting people and singing next to people, taking selfies and stuff like that, and that's where the show ended. He didn't have some big extravagant exit or anything like that. It literally ended with him in the stands and then him walking out of the stands. You know, thank you, Minneapolis. Like, that's all his finale was, and I thought that was fine. So yeah, I dug the show overall, and it sets a pretty high bar for next year, but I still really hope we get some new flavor in there, because even though these modern pop singers are pretty successful because they've had it the past couple of years, I think because the NFL's losing fans anyways, maybe if they make a bold move like bringing in a heavy rock act or a country act or something, maybe if they got Garth back or something, but we'll see. Anyways, then I'll talk quick about the National Anthem by Pink. It was phenomenal. We've been hearing rumors over the past couple days about how she'd been fighting illness. There was a report that she may call off the Super Bowl, that she might not even show up to perform because she wasn't up to it. Nonetheless, she came and she knocked it out of the park. Like I said, her voice to me is just so amazing. She's on that list of artists that if I ever have a chance to see, I'm going to see. So, yeah, the Super Bowl, National Anthem, and the halftime show, which are the two of the main things I watched them for, I felt were phenomenal. So there's that, and like I mentioned earlier, sorry guys, I've been feeling like shit this week. That's why my recap of Three Doors Down's not up, and I haven't really talked a whole lot about any of the news, but I'll try to be better about that next week. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of those videos. Keep an eye out for that recap, and check out my Facebook page and my website, facebook.com/concertaddiction and concertaddiction.com, and never miss anything going on in the world of live music. That's going to do it for today, and thanks for watching. Bye.